Welcome back to Twin Elm Rugby Park for the NACRA Rugby Sevens Championships on Rogers TV. Doug Cross along with Rob Turk, and this next match between Canada and Barbados. Canada in red playing from left to right, Barbados in blue, and this is going to be a match to put the winner into the semi-final of the Cup competition. Rob, Barbados might be a little overmatched in this one.
Barbados is going to have a tough time bringing down the big, strong Canadian defenders. Canada had a very good day yesterday. We'll see how they fare today.
Now, not taking away from Barbados, they're big boys, but Canada are speedy and very skilled players, and they're also very patient. Nanyak Dalla, the captain, he had a twinge of a hamstring yesterday, didn't play. Phil Mack now is coming up to that ball to fend off, and Phil Mack will score the first points of the afternoon. And I mean, look at how relaxed when Dalla got that ball. There was no sprinting for the line. He knew he wasn't going to score. He was looking for the outlet pass to Dalla.
Reason why he was named the captain of this team coming in to this tournament. See the replay here. Lovely line by Yak. Beautiful stride, and yeah, you can see that injury. He says, hey, who's with me, buddies? Philly's there. Lovely fend off by Phil Mack. Try in the corner. And
I think that would suggest that he's not 100%, because normally you'd see Nanyak Dalla and maybe have a nose for the line. He's managing his own situation, and maybe we'll only see him for the first 7 minutes and then save him for the next rounds as needed.
I could see Canada doing that. You see his line change of direction, though. He's so skilled, has so many in his arsenal. Wonderful player, and again, he's out there because he's got great ball movement as well.
Kieran Hearn misses the tough touchline conversion, so the score will stay 5-0, and so a good quick start 1 minute into the game.
We'll see the replay again here. Lovely line by Nanyak, and you can see that injury. Just looking for his, there we go, support.
Yeah, that's about all the tape I have in my toolbox. He has that on his leg right there. Spin pass out to Duke. He's the speed man on this Canada team. Kieran Hearn from Newfoundland just powered into the ground. Ball's gone, and they're still playing a ruck back there. And that's number 10 for Barbados, and he's Tom Lucas. And that tackle sent a message to Canada that these guys aren't playing touch out here.
Barbados came here to play lovely tackling, trying to turn the ball over now. A little bit scrappy, referee not happy, calling holding on.
Let's take another look at that tackle. And Hearn just driven right into the ground, ball shook loose, so great tackle by Barbados there.
Again, referee calling Barbados for holding on, which is why Canada has it in a great position on the right side of the field here.
So penalty play here. Mack gets it to Duke. Duke looking to Hearn. Connor Traynor on his outside shoulder, but he goes to ground. Traynor going into the breakdown now. And now penalty, Canada leaving their feet.
Yeah, I think they had a little bit of overlap. I think Kieran might want to move that ball a couple more passes. Keep it simple, just like we saw the USA do. Play simple rugby, you're stronger, you're fitter. Use that to your advantage.
So off the penalty, Barbados doing some tap ball here, and they're just very tentative. They're not swinging the ball around. They're very wary that Canada could just step into the line and take it the other way, so they're being very sure of their passes. And now that's a spilt ball by Barbados. The sweeper Phil Mack back there to clean that up, and he is almost horse-collared there. Penalty coming up, advantage being played by the referee. And now that penalty will come. High tackle is the call on that high collar tag on Phil Mack. That ball almost went into touch, but Ardren, the 21-year-old, managed to get it. And now Phil Mack is powered into the ground hard.
Phil being hit hard, but doing a nice job of turning his body. Very strong, pushing the ball back. Good rugby skills.
Traynor now. Duke, Hearn. Hearn looking for the gap. He's found it. And he suggests a pass is coming to Dalla, but keeps it. And that was enough to just freeze the Barbadian defenders.
Yeah, we'll see the replay here. Again, because Nanyak ran that early line, he's a threat, and Barbados bid on the dummy switch. And that's all it took. Little hesitation.
Isn't it remarkable? And it's one of those skills that just becomes second nature. And, you know, the defenders have also got second nature of going, oh, I see pass, I better not commit to the tackle. And so in rugby, you know, it's the trailing player that's just as important as the guy with the ball, because if there's no one there, that in the defender's mind means, okay, it's just me and you, bub, or you're kicking through, so let's figure it out.
Support, support, support. Sevens is all about it on offense and defense.
So So Newfoundland's favorite son, Hearn, having some trouble with the kicking today. That's his second missed conversion. 5 minutes gone, 10-0 lead.
At this point, Canada's not going to be too worried about those conversions. Just going to want to establish their play, keep the ball in their Barbados end, keep doing what they're doing. Again, get back to the simple rugby. Create those overlaps.
So Hearn will get this started again. You know, we were talking so much about his kickups and that Hearn will go nearly 25 minutes, a half an hour, some training sessions, just kicking 30, 40 balls to perfect this. And that's that high floating ball there. Trainer gets to that ball. Usually it's Ardron trying to be the big man, acting as almost like a basketball center. Mac, nice tight spin pass back to Trainer. Trainer running out of room, and he finds Hearn on the outside edge. And now Canada retreating a bit, so Barbados doing well on the defensive side. This is Chauncey O'Toole from New Brunswick.
And you can hear the Canadians say, move it, move it, move it.
Yeah, they communicate quite well out there. Mac now to Trainer. Trainer looking left and right, decides to hold on, steps outside of one tackler, and he'll go through. And that's the quality stuff we know from Connor Trainer. A little bit of a goose step and then sprints through the gap.
He's very quick, he's very powerful. He does it in 15s, and we saw it here in the 7s. Wonderful try, we'll see it here. Must have beat 3 defenders. Always a threat, ball in 2 hands, looking for the pass.
2 guys he left in his dust.
I think we'll see much more of that as the game progresses.
Yeah, because I mean, these are the little cracks that are showing in the first half. When the heat and the exhaustion on the Barbados team really start piling in, I think you'll see a big score in the second half as Phil Mack adds the extras to make it 17-0.
And exactly as you said, that's part of Canada's strategy. Move the ball from one side of the field to the other. You want to tire the defenders out. You can pile it on in the second half.
So number 6, Anthony Bain-Charles comes on for Barbados. Just trying to see who he replaced. He must be walking around the far sideline or already sitting down, I guess. The restart. Oh, look at how high that one is.
Lovely, lovely restart.
And Ardron does exactly what the playbook calls for. Tips it back, but Canada making a bit of a mess of it, and Barbados putting the pressure on as Duke tries to pick that ball up. He's knocked it on. It'll be scrum for Barbados. So a great first up job by Ardron, but then the ball kind of went sideways.
And that's okay. End of the half. Canada's going to be happy with that, playing at rugby. 17-0.
So 17-0 and the second half to come, and just looking at our matchups here. So Canada will be playing the winner of the Trinidad and Tobago versus Jamaica game coming up next. And U.S. has made it through to the semifinals after they won over the Bahamas. Let's listen in here.
Listening to Garrett John, coach of the Rugby 7s team.
Garrett John.
Right, we've got a couple of occasions there, 4 on 2s, easy, really run hard, straighten, passing that ball and working off the ball. Right, let's not go to contact if we don't have to. Yes, we want to straighten up, so work on our depth, realign quickly, move the ball. Right, makes life a lot easier. All right, Yak in it.
Yeah, big thing, guys. They're really soft on defense, so they just want you to run hard and move the ball. We don't need to look at what they're doing. They're just running backwards. Run hard onto the ball, move the ball, and we'll score.
All right, look for second touches as well. All right, Yak change. All right, C-braid on. All right, C-train off. Harry, you're on. Okay. All right. Let's go, guys. Captain Kieran Hurd. All right, and lead. No more voices. All right, let's lead.
So there we're hearing some comments from Garrett John, Canada's 7s coach. Really saying, keep it simple, let the ball do the work, move the ball, move the ball. Let's see a replay of that wonderful kickoff from here. Fantastic form, head down, beautiful follow through, and nothing but time. Nothing but time for the Canadian players to get underneath it. We'll expect more from that. Again, we see Kieran Crowley, Canada's senior men's coach, and Matt Barr, the strength and conditioning coach for the senior men's team, in that huddle. So we're underway here, second half. Barbados looking for something to get on the scoreboard. Lovely kickoff by Barbados, and it looks like they've recovered the ball. Canadian players just overpowering at that point of contact. moving the ball wide. From 9, Harry Jones. Sean Duke on the inside, coming back, lovely step. And here, number 9, moving it out. Jones again. Out to the number wing. And that's big, number 1, Arden Taylor, freeing up Connor Braid. Lovely, lovely try.
So Tyler Ardren nearly got his head taken off there as he released that pass to Connor Braid. Great job by the youngster to keep his presence and poise as we see this pass.
He's tall, he's young, and he's fit, and look at them. Look at him stay on his feet, leg drive, and even in the middle of that, wonderful, perfect offload for Connor Braid. Lovely try. He's used to scoring tries. Nice finish.
Connor Braid is just such a physical package, but he's so fast. Great kicker. He'll be taking over the kicking duties for Hearn here in terms of points, maybe not kickoffs, as Hearn's ready back at half for the kickoff.
Lovely strike by Braid.
Great job. That goes across. 24-0. Canada firmly in control here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Canada starts opening it up as we get into the second half. Again, as the coach said, let the ball do the work, stay out of contact, offload, lovely. Another try for Canada.
Chauncey O'Toole getting a hand on that kickoff. Phil Mack gets his reception there, and Mack will go under the post untouched. And just like that, I mean, he's got 2 gears fast and faster.
Philly Mack, as we can see, back to his 100% self. Ran his best fitness test coming into this. So hard to bring down. Such an elusive player. We'll see the replay here. Canada doing a great job off the kickoffs. Just cannot bring the Canadian player down. It's just so strong, pound for pound. Maybe arguably the strongest athlete in Canada. I don't know.
That's why these scores get so big, because that was 6 seconds, 7 seconds of clock from a kickoff to touching onto the posts. And now he's coming off. Mack having a great first half and scoring that try. They'll save him for more action later on at the semifinal round.
Phil scored a lot of tries in his career. He's used to it. Exactly. They'll save him. Coming in, number 8, Sean White.
So now Braid taking the kickoff as well as Kieran Hearns come off the field. And what was the penalty there, Rob Turk?
I think we were ahead of the kicker.
Oh, okay. We don't see that one much, but
that's a good spot. Good spot by the referee.
Tom Lucas trying to get that out wide and ends up kicking that just a little too. Was that a kick or a pass? I was just looking up, and
I think it was a kick pass. Yeah. I'm not sure what he's trying to do.
Yeah, kick pass is actually an interesting option if you've got a player snaking down, no one covering him, and you just kick down the wing. That could pay off, but that was maybe a little too shallow in an attempt there.
I think if Barbados wants to get back into this game, they don't need to do any of the funny business. Build up a few phases, pick your holes when you got them, and support, support, support.
The big problem is going to be finding those holes as we see Chauncey O'Toole coming off the field in favor of John Moonlight, who's also back for his first tournament after a long injury. So good job by New Brunswick's O'Toole. Now bounce pass outside. And Barbados starting to piece some things together, but giving away the possession. Phil Lucas kicks and chases, picked up by Anthony Bain-Charles, and he will score. So, you know, it looked like it was ill-advised at first, but maybe a bit of a set play. You know, you sit in my back pocket, and I'll chip through ahead for you to gather in.
I think they caught the Canadians off guard a little bit. You see on the defense, Canada just kind of watching, just watching. Right at that point, you want to come up. Lovely little chip, beautiful pickup.
Lucas just put the right weight on it, and you know the ball will inevitably bounce into your hands if you're patient enough. And great job by Anthony Bain-Charles.
Yeah, no reason for the Canadians to panic at this point. But again, they say it in sevens, closing that gate. When you do have your attack on the sideline, you want to pin them down, and everyone shoots up. It didn't happen. Lovely little chip, lovely little skills by Barbados, and a good try.
I think it's about the second score against Canada this weekend. There has not been a lot of tries scored against them.
Canada won't want to see another one.
Yeah, they'll take that as a personal affront. Tyler Ardren, great under the high ball. Look at that. I mean, he is just a package to deal with for Barbados as Sean White gets to it. He's replaced Phil Mack. And now that's going to be number 11, Jeff Hassler, the former Canadian University football player, running back. And this shows why. You can almost picture him with pads and a helmet running through the gap there. What a great job by Hassler.
We'll see the replay here, and it's key. Sean White taking the ball to the line at pace. It makes such a difference. You put pressure on the defense. Lovely little offload. Beautiful angle.
what a quick response by Canada for the try by Barbados now, putting it to 38-7. And they're just scoring so quick. Barbados is even, they're doing their own management going, he's gone. Don't do any of the drama of sprinting and trying to catch the guy when he's more than 2 meters away from you.
Jeff Hassler, very fast, very strong. Can't stop that.
It's a number of changes by Barbados there. High kickoff. That's number 10 for Barbados. Lucas having trouble getting that ball, and will Canada come away with it at the breakdown? That Barbados player's got to release it. They finally have, in behind their own 22, and they're fancying their chances against this Canadian defense. Sean White making a big tackle, but he didn't roll away after the tackle or left his feet at the breakdown.
Yeah, referee not happy with coming in through the gate. Good call by the referee. Kind of just needs to reorganize on defense and shut them down again.
Lucas loses the handle on the ball. Dave, I just want to call him Dave Moonlight. John Moonlight is there to try and pick up the loose ball, but now it'll be a penalty against Barbados, not releasing the ball. And Moonlight trying to get the quick tap, and he's got a gap, and he'll score. And that's just a heads-up play by the Pickering native. Yeah,
and you were mentioning Dave Moonlight, not a bad player himself. Played with him quite a bit. Wonderful sevens player.
Oh, got something going on here after the try scored. And Moonlight wouldn't be my choice of who to take on if I was the Barbados team. Maybe Sean White.
I don't know if you want to take on any of these guys.
Yeah.
They're all big and strong, and I think there was a little confrontation earlier on, which is what set that off, but Moonlight saying, we got the goal.
Yeah, Moonlight suggesting he got a punch.
So a little bit of a shove there by Moonlight with the boot. And again, Barbados not reacting quick enough. Play's dead. Moonlight takes exception to it.
Well, I don't know. There was that much there from Barbados. Oh, then he got one under the chin.
Again, as you said, not a guy I'd want to take on.
Yeah, and that was full-time play. The try puts the final score to 45-7 for Canada over Barbados.